All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Gachiakuta, episode 10. All right, we have a new artist spellcaster.
Right, this new gremlin that will either maybe travel with us or at the very least throw a really sick rave that definitely won't involve psychedelics or anything.
Yeah, we got enough fireworks, so we don't need the psychedelics.
Although they would make it crazy.
It would make it crazy. That's true.
Then,
maybe they just huff the paint, just it gets you just enough of a high there. Yeah. There you go. But either way, we got our bardic inspiration from our yoked out boy. What was his name again? Delmon. That's right. Yes, that was incredible.
That was fantastic.
But yeah, we gotta sortie out from here eventually.
Right.
Once we're
done partying.
Once we're done partying.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
This is the buff. You should be happy.
Yeah, that was just for fun. Yeah. Yeah, almost. Oh, voice a little more serious now. Whoa. That's interesting.
Okay. That's a nice way to make it so that it's truly not a combat ability, This is actually just the mangaka's excuse to basically just talk about art.
Yeah. Cool, major versus minor, meaning like these won't get used up like a typical damage debuff. That's not paint. Yeah. Whoa. But then maybe have him just take reduced damage, because tattoos are a little bit.
It's a good point. Tattoo kind of is the best.
Permanent marker. Okay, so that's done.
All right.
Oh, you say something? Huh? Yeah. They wanted to be considered for the Oh!
Oh shit!
Yeah! Make tracks!
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
I love it. Again, manga talking about hacks specifically.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey!
Cool.
Yeah! Fun.
That'll be
so she's not coming with them. That's good.
Right.
They're just seeing them out at the gate. That totally makes sense. What?
A bunch of junk.
Oh, taking him
Nice.
to a junkyard. Yes. Oh, because any of these could be a weapon or a tool or something. He's grabbing everything,
Yeah. He really does.
I love the twist on the protagonist is super enthusiastic about like eating or something, but instead it's the
Oh, you could go into Persona 4. Oh. What? Hang on. Using that as a camera to spy on Rudo, maybe?
Yeah, I definitely need to watch this show in the dub. Yeah. August. Our artificer. Yeah. A crafter. Actual psycho. Just. What were you? What? Yeah. Oh my god. Brother. Yeah, how do you know that?
You just keep moving.
Oh, they're siblings. Fun.
You're embarrassing me. Stop it, please. Oh my god.
They've seen some shit. They've lost their semblance of sanity, if you will.
Joker, I hardly know her.
Oh shit. There's some blood magic here. What the hell? Uh-huh. That's how it works?
Oh.
Yeah, what in the... Oh, it definitely is some kind of power, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And you have to do a lot, because you're joining the... Oh, and we're back. Masks up. That's like iron. God, this is like the world of Dune almost, you know?
Sure.
It's just, you have to eventually go into the wastes, but damn, they look good. Come on, let's see it. Right, for your mouth, right. Yeah. But then your eyes,
nice.
Yeah! Bro's a luchador!
Yeah.
Yeah, prioritize mouth first. Mouth and nose. Then we'll protect your eyes. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Fun. So he picked up something that had already basically been used in some way.
A few stingers.
Oh my god, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna have Rudo deal with it, but yeah, no, it's just...
There's a few of them, so...
Get everybody involved, yeah.
Sunko really is great.
I like the idea that they don't necessarily encounter the same types consistently, so they have to play more defensive to learn how they move.
Yeah.
Kind of like learning a boss's mechanics, you know? Oh,
shit! Okay.
Done. Dusted. Engine's about to kill seal all your stuff here. Yep.
Yep.
I had a feeling. Yep.
Thanks for making them group up. Yeah, whatever. All right, Weave and Bob.
What do you got? A keyboard, baby. Let's see it. No, let's see it. Come on. Come on. This is her.
Yeah,
Damn.
maybe.
Oh, yeah. Bro's about to pull out some Yu-Gi-Oh moves here.
Right.
Behold my dual disc.
Of course, he turns a keyboard into a rocket launcher. Oh. That's great. I was like, how in the hell
dies
is that?
of cringe, you know?
Right. But like, how the hell is that using a keyboard, like in an extreme? Oh, okay, there we go.
Right. Rudo used cyberbullying. It was super effective.
Yep. Possible design flaw.
Yeah, it's probably one of those, no, that stuff doesn't come off, bro. That's just, get used to that. Your vision will always be a little bit blurry.
And they're behind. Oh! Don't do that!
No, but this is fun. The idea that, like, fighting like this can really end up getting you lost. So don't wander.
Yeah.
Stay.
Right.
やっぱりそうだあなたたち
Oh.
あの女いつからあそこにいたんだ
視界が悪いにしても気配すら感じなかったぞ
あんた天界と下界を意識してる人見たことある人
あるよ
I feel like we could have asked the question without giving away as much info.
Yeah.
もしあれだったら私が話聞きに行こうか
Send in just one.
いや全員で行こう
We've dealt with traps before. Yeah.
The clock is a little fast.
And the seconds also aren't the same. It's like on a... Oh.
Like in every other, it kind of goes a little bit off. What?
そんな
Well, okay.
Well, we just skipped ahead to something. We're going to figure out how we got there. All right.
Okay.
We have moved on from the painting place into someone's home that also immediately just put Engine unconscious, potentially.
Yep. And
we don't know exactly why.
And I get the feeling that this person is Amo, and they were just doing a third person, like referring to themselves in the third person kind of thing.
They've probably been alone for a while.
That's
out
true.
Here, you know.
That
so
is
maybe just also a little bit loopy in that.
A little bit loopy because, like we see all the gear that our main characters have to wear in order to like go out into
survive safely out
here. And then meanwhile, this lady's just like, wait, mask, what's that? And also like clothes, what's that? You know, the fact that the very air is like a caustic substance and all that.
And she's like, I just have a cloak and my underwear. Like that's it. Like that's all you need. I'm like, I don't want to make assumptions, but like
I have pants, the ribbon between the tattoo or the piercings on my legs.
I have many questions.
Yep.
I have many questions. Again, I don't want to make assumptions, but I am. She is dressed a very specific way, and I am like, what? Why in this world are you?
And is this just the like? Okay, you know, the show loves fashion and all that stuff, and like, okay, this is an anime. This is our token sexy anime character or whatever. Or is it something else?
I mean, I'm just saying, Semiyu exists. We don't need any more sex appeal in this show. This
true.
Like, we're pretty set as far as that goes.
We are pretty set, yeah. Because this this definitely seems a bit extra.
It seems a bit out of place. I will say. So I am curious as to the why behind this there. But hey, we met August. So as far as audacious characters go, I'm eating good as far as that goes. August, I absolutely love everything about their ridiculous character quirk and shtick, and then the fact that they craft these dope ass designs for everybody, so they can go and Mad Max it up in the no man's land.
And the fact that they're the sibling of the healer. Who is just...
They are the backbones of the support crew.
Yeah, basically.
One builds the external and one protects and recovers the internal.
Yep. And the two of them together, they got you covered.
They got you covered on all fronts.
Yep. But
fantastic.
But okay, so we've gone out here. We've had some cool fights. Those are some cool looking scorpions. We took them out and all that stuff. The fact that Rudo is like, I'm gonna pull out a keyboard and just say, you're an asshole. And that's how I defeat you. That is
incredible.
That is one of the ways that I have seen a fight end in anime ever.
Right.
Like,
never seen that before.
No, like that's a new one.
That's a new one. Like let's just go through it here. Rudo basically awakened the full potential of this keyboard.
Yep. The full potential of this keyboard is saying KYSIRL. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
yes, thank you. I feel like asshole is the censored version.
Yeah.
I feel like the more realistic ultimate form is something more aggressive, you know?
Right.
Like, asshole feels almost like Rudo is a sweet, innocent,
and
you know, angry boy.
He is a young kid in a Call of Duty lobby that is learning a bunch of new words, and you know, he's trying them out. But
thankfully, he's keeping it pretty clean for all of us here, you know? Because goddamn.
Like, especially for someone like Rudo, like, I love the fact that he's like, oh my god, why do people just, why does he just never stop shouting, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like,
you're one to talk.
You're one to talk.
In sync, completely.
Right.
You know?
Which absolutely makes sense for that to be something where, you know, these two polar opposite characters are actually in sync for once.
Right.
But yeah, he gets his hands on a keyboard. Asshole is not what comes to mind for like something that he would say.
What's that movie where like the kid swears like incorrectly?
Oh wait.
He basically.
Well, there's the beginning of iRobot where it's Shia LaBeouf's character and he's like doing that like swearing too much thing and Will Smith's just like, no, stop, kid, don't.
No, there's another movie where basically the character uses like shit or fuck or something equivalent to that,
okay.
But they use a verb with it that just doesn't fit, and I just feel like that's what Rudo would do. Is he would be like, suck on my asshole, like you know, and it's like, well, if you're into that, like, I mean, I
but that wouldn't be like that's not quite how. Yeah, it.
Right.
I've watched Sandlot.
Instead of suck my dick, he'd be like, you can go suck a fuck, you know?
Right, exactly. I've watched Sandlot. I know how little kids can be when they need to talk shit.
True.
Right? Like, and
they're either like they have no idea what they're talking about, or they're like
they have no chill and they say the most heinous things,
or they say something that like undercuts the very nature of your soul. They're like, you clearly like you clearly lost all respect of your father from the age of 10 or something, like, and it's like, oh wait, what? Like, hold on. Right. Under what basis do you make this kind of derision against my character?
But I mean, hey, I love the idea that it actually like they turned the keys themselves turned into little rockets to then
launch to plant the kanji directly onto the
scorpion. And they also like grew and stuff to like crush it, like, you know, and all that.
And then
all right, cool.
Dissolved, it died instantly.
Yep. Yeah.
That was cool. I'm almost bummed that it was used on the most basic of enemies.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? This is what Rudo's ability is basically he always is ulting.
Sure.
But the thing is that he's consuming, that ult will never be used again.
Right. Yeah. So it's a bit hard to strategize.
It's a bit hard to strategize.
Yes.
So in some ways he grab bags.
Yep.
He gotcha pulls.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like,
yep.
Oh, this is a pretty decent ult. Let's hope I don't die. Because this ult doesn't really work well against this specific fight. He needs basically people to support him at all times.
But also, okay, fantastic ability to see be used.
Yes.
But I feel like it was a potential lost opportunity. Because we could have had, you know, say a recurring villain character show up.
Sure.
And then, you know, he puts something on their ass, right? And then now, just for the rest of the show, we know that they have, you know, like cum stain on their ass or something like that, right? Like, oh my god, right? And I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
Maybe we can just be confident in that this world, you know, clearly reached the 21st century, most likely, and thus there's going to be a shitload of keyboards out there. So you know what?
He sees another keyboard and he's like, yeah,
I love it. But okay, so we need to get some info here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's some kind of deal or trade or something that's going to be involved with this here. But this is all operating under the other problem that the TV that Rudo picked up basically activated probably because of proximity of some kind of rule or ability that's on top of it or being used through it. And so that gave our baddies basically a cue as to where some people could be.
Right.
Or maybe if it's detecting specifically Rudo, then it's a spherite is over there. And if we hunt spherites, then it's the shit. Okay, go. Let's go and see what that is. So this person could be affiliated with them. I don't think they are, because I think if they were going to attack in some ways, they just gave up their element of surprise angle, which they very much set up a potential problem with by the idea that, hey, when a fight happens in no man's land like this, it kicks up so much metallic dust and shit, you can't see like 5 feet in front of you.
Yep. Which, if they keep that going,
I really like that.
That would be really cool.
That's a fun mechanic to basically worry about when fights go down. That because you have the communicators, you can hear each other and talk to each other. And so you might need like a code safety word of "fuck, I'm being taken." You know?
Right, but even then, if they can't see where you are, like that could be a really interesting way to make it so that if they are ambushed, it can split off into like smaller groups of fights rather than like whole group of people versus another whole group of people.
Right, because if you then have the fights themselves kicking up more dust, you then can't have people...
It's just a perpetual, like, you can't really see where people are and, you know...
Yeah, you can't really see what people are, but also you can't use your abilities safely because you could hurt other people that are friendlies.
Or maybe Engine's just like, don't care, I'm going to do my thing to, like, scatter all the dust for a second so that, you know, while also
you just
kicking
see
up
where
more.
everyone is.
See where everyone is, and then
everyone jump. Boom!
Yeah.
Just a wave of stuff there, which I love. The tactical nuke incoming. Like he just drops, and he missed something, which I love. I used enough control to make sure that like the lines that come out from this don't hit
as many
friendlies.
as possible and don't hit friendlies. Yeah,
but it's because he did that, he probably was also like, well, shit, I missed one of them.
And it's a particular shape. Not all of the scorpions are going to be lined up in a perfectly, like, you know, 8 like divided degrees of, you know, a circle.
I mean, I'll just tell you, you know, you look at a grid map for some time, you know, the shapes start to see the lines, man. And if he's able to jump that high into the fucking sky
and then go down to exactly where he wants,
goes down exactly where he wants, he's like, nah, man, I can hit 90% of the battlefield, you know, or at least the relevant parts of the battlefield.
Also, I know you've got a different name for your ability, but I'm sorry, that's a Giga drill break in my mind. Like, it's just, that's how it is, you know. I don't make the rules. But this Amo character, what's her deal? Also, I did not think originally that this character could be the one that they were actually looking for. I thought that when she was saying Amo, that it was actually like someone else that she knew or whatever. Because I'm like, this character's way too young to be the person who has an urban legend about them, right? Like,
so it might just be that they're older, for one.
Yeah.
But it also could just be that they are like they're fulfilling the role of the person that the legends are about.
Sure.
Like they, you know,
and depending on how
inherited potential roles from like the thing that just happened in this episode, which was, hey, Remlin is now our artist here, and yes, their abilities and their ability to kind of fuck with their own abilities made Engine almost blow a gasket here, as he's like, Wait, whoa. You just decided
get these rules.
I'm gonna just start to tattoo this, like
which, quite frankly, that would be the better way to do it, right? Like,
well, right, but I think he's freaking out because it's if you have the ability to paint something, that's one thing, but a tattoo isn't permanent, but it is in some ways
permanent than any permanent marker or whatever.
Right. So in terms of if you need consent to do something like this, is it because basically you're interfering with effectively someone's soul, like their energy that is on their body or something? Like,
I like it.
It's something where the tattoo maybe freaks him out because it's like,
no,
like,
or maybe because the art that they do is such an expression of individuality and free will that to effectively put art on someone else without them asking would be an ultimate insults to the concept of that, and so therefore it can't work, right? Like if you
Sure.
are putting art on somebody that they aren't aware of and aren't agreeing to, then you are denying the very spirit from which your power comes from. You know?
No, that's fun. Yeah.
But
I just love that Engine's like asking questions like, so it works like this, and she's like, no. He's like, oh, so then it works like this, no, and he's just like, okay, this pisses me off.
Yeah.
And the mayor's like, you're talking to an artist. The problem isn't with you. It's that they're communicating in a way that is basically a different language. You're not meant to hard look at any of these words that
you're not
going to
understand it. It's vibes.
Right. It's
Yeah.
She's vibe painting. Yeah. So that's fun. And now, let's have our first real mission go wrong, sideways, or just demand more of the group.
I will just say though, now that they've got those choker communicators, I would say within 5 episodes, which I actually, how long is this season? I don't know. Well, basically, Rudo is going to use that choker communicator to...
It's 2 core.
2 core. Okay, cool. To, at some point, when he's about to, drift off to sleep, to be like, hey, Rio. And that's going to be a thing that happens at some point. He's going to be like, she snuck into my room. And because, they're keeping the continuity of, wait, that was a thing that happened. Like, her mentioning he doesn't sleep much anyways. It's like, how do you know that? Right? Like,
She came to his room. But yes, that could be interesting. I do wonder if there's some, hey, this is open comms versus selective comms.
Right. Put it on silent. I need to sleep,
or just I'm talking to everybody versus I'm talking to one person.
Sure.
So I think for these, you can't do, unless they specify, I don't think you can do selective comms. I think it's literally just, you speak into this, you're in the group chat. Everyone is hearing what you say. So if you say, Rio, come to my room, everyone just kind of goes, or whether or not they're wearing it at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And then be like, wait, what? And it's like Engine or, or Zonka or whatever. And he's like, I mean...
They just start hearing this,
oh, God. No, I think you have to touch the choker. Well, okay, that could still be happening.
Exactly, yeah. But
right,
y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.